We are very close now to the end of the season where we will finally see whether our efforts to see Wigan Athletics survive their first season in the Premier League will truly come true, or rather will actually have been worth it. Today we face a fellow relegation threatened Norwich City and Newcastle United. You might also notice I'm wearing a hat as well for the first time during one of these recordings. I am seriously trying every trick in the book now to try and bag us the few wins that we need to secure survival. I assure you it's got nothing to do with the fact that it's cold in this room, and that's only because the heating has literally just gone on and hasn't quite heated up yet. I can't wait to do this recording. Let's just get to it. Hello and welcome to episode 26 of Unemployed to Legend with Wigan Athletic. My name is Craig, and coming up in today's episode, as mentioned, a double relegation header against Norwich City and Newcastle United. Since you were last with me, we've only played 4 competitive games, but it's been about a month and a half since you were actually with me. That's because of the international break and also a cancelled Premier League game because of FA Cup commitments that we were not a part of. So we had a double header against Man City that went about as well as you could expect. A vital Premier League win away at Fulham, who were also in a relegation battle with us. So we managed to keep them away from us for the time being, before a 4-2 loss against Aston Villa and a unspeakable mistake from our goalkeeper Bachmann, of which I'm actually going to show you because this more or less just cost us 1 point. I hope that 1 point doesn't come back to haunt us at the end of the season, but I'm going to show you this. To be honest with you, I don't really want to watch it, but it might give you an understanding as to why Bachmann will probably be dead to me. Right there. I mean, he had a free kick and he just gifted the ball away in the middle of the park. So safe to say he's not going to be playing today. That's for damn sure. League table wise, we are 17th in the league, rather down to 17th. That's because we're playing on Sunday. Everyone else has actually played before us. And that included victories for Fulham and Newcastle, who jump above us, having played 1 and 2 games more than us respectively. In fact, if we can stay above Newcastle, you know what? I'm not getting into league table permutations right now. We're 17th, Norwich are 20th. It's a relegation scrap, okay? We win, we climb further and further away from the bottom 3 and closer to safety. Just to show you before we get into the game, just to show you our next few fixtures. Norwich in this game, Newcastle 16th in the next game, then Burnley, Sheffield United and Bournemouth. 4 of those 5 games are relegation dogfights. And Sheffield United, I think, are mid-table at the moment. Yeah, they're mid-table. We need to be picking up at least 3 wins from those 5 games to even have a chance of survival. In fact, if anything, to probably secure survival, because the 3 games after that is Liverpool, Manchester United, and Tottenham, and that's going to be a nightmare to get through those 3 games before we finish up with West Brom at the end of the season. But who knows where West Brom are going to be come the end of the season anyway. So enough chit chat. You know the situation we're in. It's all about the points. It's as simple as that. And the good part about our squad is, because we had those 3 weeks off, we've got almost a full squad back again. You can't see right behind me, right behind my head. Shobolev is out injured for another 6 to 8 days apparently. He did pick up a gashed upper leg, which is normally like a 3-week injury, but luckily in this case it was a couple of weeks. He got injured during the week. He should be back for not the Newcastle game. He'll be back for, I think, for the Burnley game, which I'll do off camera anyway. But that means, of course, Ricky J. Jones will still be leading the line. So let's get into the starting 11. Archer is back in goal. Bachmann, he can stay on the bench, but I'm not pleased with him at all. In fact, I'm displeased after his performance against Aston Villa. Nicola Armini is back in at left back. He did get injured against Manchester City in one of those games, but he's now back after a month out. Canedo and Johnson at centre back with Nginda at right back. Davenport, he's back from a 2-game suspension. We missed him. Alongside Joe Williams in midfield. Lang on the left wing. Le Chabla has been out for a month with injury. This is his first game back. El Hilali, who has not been in form, but I'm going to give him a chance today. If he isn't in form, he will be dropped. Particularly as Josh Bowler, thankfully, is coming back from injury. He'll be waiting in the wings, hopefully. Ricky J. Jones up front. In fact, Jones has started to score a little bit recently. He's now got 10 goals this whole season from 28 appearances, and a few of those have come in the last few games. In fact, he scored 3 times in... Oh, no, wait. 2 of those were in a friendly. Ignore that. He scored twice against Arsenal in the last episode. He scored against Aston Villa, in vain, sadly. But he's starting to hit a little bit of form now. And long may that continue. Right, let's get into this. Right, lads. This is an important match. It's us versus Norwich. We want to stay up. We don't care about Norwich, but we want to stay up, okay? Let's just make sure we get those 3 points today. Let's start off this stretch of games this month strong. Right, let's pump some fists. We're the underdogs here, now suits us down to the ground. Let's go cause an upset. See, this is why I should not rely on my assistant manager to do team talk sometimes. I mean, come on. Norwich are very defensive, by the way, by the looks of their formation, considering they're going to be at home. But do you know what? If that means we can bag a few goals, so be it, because that has been that's been one of our problems this season, just scoring goals. Oh, for goodness sake. I said we need to grab goals. And again, our lack of actually being a good defence just comes back to haunt us. I just wonder, should I have started Williams instead of Cancedo? That's the one thing I'm considering. Williams is on the bench, Reece Williams. He is down there on the bench, so it might be a case of we need to bring him on for Canedo, not Cancedo. I don't know why I keep pronouncing his name wrong. Maybe that's why he's not performing. I just can't seem to pronounce his name properly. But we now need to actually go very positive. We need to go positive here. I mean, I've said it all season. Defensively, we are just awful. I mean, oops, wrong button. We've just been awful defensively all season. And I really hope that's not the one thing that will cost us, because... I mean, it costs any team who's defensively poor. And this is, I believe that's Max Aarons, and that's a good save by Archer, thankfully. I've heard about him. I've seen him in previous FMs. He's quite a good player from all accounts, but that's not what I want to be seeing today. Like I said, minimum 3 wins from the next 5 games, and that includes today's game. As we are struggling to get hold of the ball. It's not even funny. We are really, really struggling. I expect to see a much better showing, I agree. And I'll tell you what, we are going to make that change. Williams is going to come on for Canedo. El Hilali has just not performed, let's be brutally honest here. Theo's going to come on. I've not been impressed with Theo thus far, but he has had 1 or 2 assists for us so far this season. And right now, assists are what we need, because if we get assists, we get goals. It's as simple as that. Come on, boys. Show some fire, will you? I know we've had 3 weeks off, but we've been playing games in that time. And still nothing is happening. Let's go attacking. We need to basically go attacking at this point. Forget play out of defence, we're beyond that point now. Narrow. We're going to go narrow. Let's see if that does anything for us. Oh look, we have a highlight! Maybe. Johnson, getting down the right hand side. He keeps the ball, thankfully, under pressure from a tackle. Williams. Johnson. And that's Le Chabla, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. We had to go attacking. We had to make something happen. And that was the first time all game that we've done anything. Literally anything. And this is what happens. Johnson puts the ball in, Le Chabla in the right place at the right time. We do still have to go kind of attacking, that's the thing. We do have one more substitution left, I do believe, and that is going to be... Davenport's looking very aggressive, but I'm looking at McEachran. He can come on for Joe Williams. In fact, that's exactly what's going to happen here. McEachran can come on for Williams. Come on, boys. Come on. We can get one more. McEachran into Williams. And that's Jones! 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 You beautiful man! Get that down to positive. Get this all down to positive. We're not going to do anything else yet. It's still the 89th minute. Let's keep it cool. Let's just look at this replay first. McEachran pulling a few strings there into Rhys Williams. Two very inspired substitutions there. I'm not going to lie. Right. Oh wait, there's a highlight here. McEachran with the corner. McEachran goes again as the ball was headed back out to him. And Davenport just over. Right. We're going to waste a bit of time. I can feel my own heartbeat. It's not even funny. And that's a vital 3 points against bottom side Norwich. Fun fact, that's the first time this season we have beaten a team bottom of the table. And we faced Burnley and Bournemouth when they were at the bottom. But I said it before the game, the points are all that matter. Screw the performance. No, not quite. We need the performance as well, but we need the points more. And look at the difference from 17th to 12th. And we've still got a game in hand over the likes of Tottenham, Leeds and Newcastle. And even Norwich, we got a game in hand over them. But that's priceless. 8 points. We're 8 points clear with 8 games to go. Let's keep this up against Newcastle. Let's keep it up. We'll be back for the Newcastle game. Second game now against Newcastle United, and there have been a few changes to the starting 11, just based on the way that we ended that last game. We are still doing balanced mentality just to start off. We will adjust as the game goes on. But Rhys Williams comes in for Canedo in central defence. Theo is in as attacking midfielder with Le Chabler moving over to the right hand side, thereby replacing El Hilali. I've just realised Le Chabler is still showing fitness tests for some reason. Maximum 75 minutes, that's fine. El Hilali will be on the bench. And I believe that's the only change. Yeah, those are the only 2 changes for the moment. McEachran stays on the bench for this game. I think he could be a good impact sub. So just a couple of changes, just to see if we can try and make sure that we're more competitive from the start of the actual game. I want you to pick up from where you left off. Yep. That motivates them a bit more. We've just skipped the big match introductions, but to be honest, we don't really need to see it. As far as I'm concerned, it's the same as the last game. We need to go for victory. That's what I want us to do. We've started with the ball at Archer's feet, so he's worked it forward, and Le Chabler trying to work it over to Ricky J. Jones, but unfortunately wasn't quite tall and wasn't quite high enough to get over the defence, and that was quite a while ago. Instead, Newcastle have since had a chance, which has thankfully gone over. Good tackle there by Theo. He's put in a good few tackles this season so far. I want to see a bit more from him going forward, though. And speaking of going forward, Le Chabler just cutting right through the heart of that midfield. Plays it short to Lang and into Jones, who squeezes it just past the goalkeeper at the near post. Doesn't matter. Le Chabler and Ricky J. Jones combine yet again. And I believe that is Jones' 12th goal of the season. Le Chabler just seemed to leave the ball a bit short there for Lang, but he plays it in magnificently back to Le Chabler, who slots it beautifully through for Jones. And, well, Jones' pace is really, he was going to get there, thankfully. Right, and here we go again, and it's now over with Armenian Davenport on the left-hand side. Now Williams getting involved, and it's Joe Williams in this case rather than Rhys Williams, which is a good thing, because Joe is our midfielder. Davenport, Armini, Theo. Oh, he just smacked it, and... oh, he's offside anyway. Lang, unfortunately, is offside, but Theo My goodness, I said I wanted to see a bit more from him going forward, and it looks like that's exactly what we got. And unfortunately, just offside, which is a shame. But had that initial shot gone in, well, we wouldn't be talking about this being offside. I mean, that just cannoned all the way to the crossbar. I'm losing my words at this point. That shot just kind of took it out of me. The Shabala going forward once again, and so the ball just goes right through the penalty area. No one on the end of that. Not too far from half time at the moment. So I'm just hoping someone could get a tackle in here. A clean tackle, by the way. Oh god, just cleared off the line there. I thought that was nearly panic stations for our defence. And oh, the ball's almost over the line. We can't see it from this angle. I'm guessing some of it was still on the white line, which of course, if that is the case, then of course it is not a goal, which case fair enough. Williams, it's just not clean, is it? I believe I have play out of defence. Yeah, I've got play out of defence in, so I don't know why. Let's just take that off. I don't know why they're trying to play it long, and Nginda nearly puts the ball out of play there. Right, Williams, the Shabala. Into Williams the second. Joe Williams, that is. The Shabala again, and into, this time it's over clean to Jones. And he just shoots it wide. It would have been perfect had he got that right into the bottom corner, or any corner. And that was what we didn't want to happen. Daniel James playing for Newcastle now. Wow, he's kind of fallen from grace since Manchester United, but that's not what we wanted to see happen. This is the problem, and this has been the problem all season. You don't take your chances, then it comes back to bite you, unfortunately, and that's exactly what happened with that equaliser. Notice how, by the way, I left the hat on just as a sort of good luck charm from the last game. I take zero credit. We deserve to win this match. Okay, Lang's motivated. It's a start. Now just motivate everybody else. What if I go attacking again? Bloody hell, look at Newcastle's XG. That's not particularly impressive. For us, however, I want to see us go more attacking. I want to see us... Oh my goodness, that's the problem. We go more attacking, it's just going to leave us exposed at the back. Very good block by the keeper and Williams at the same time somehow. They just seem to go right through each other, which is impressive slash... not sure how impressive. Right. Newcastle had to throw in, but thankfully we've just picked the ball up and Jones sprinting at the defence like only he can. Oh, has he just been taken down? Oh, ref penalty. No, not a penalty. Don't worry, the attack's continuing. Don't worry, ref. Just carry on. Carry on. The Shabala. Oh, just cut out from him. Otherwise he'd have been clean through. Theo. Into Nginda. He's our right back, and there is Jones with his second of the game. Pierre Daniel Nginda, I still don't know his name after 3 seasons, is back in the assist score. He's back in the assists once again, once I can get my English on point. Jones, all 6 foot of him, now just right on the end of that cross, and the ball is just over there from a corner. Right. Let's have a look at the situation here. I believe Lang has just picked up a slight injury now. He's picked up a knee injury. That's not good. Le Shabala is going to move over to the right-hand side. Josh Bowler is going to come on. I was about to bring El Hilali on, but you know what? No. No, we're not going to do that. We are going to bring on Josh Bowler for his first appearance since November. I'm tempted to say November. I think that was when he got injured. So, yeah, he got injured in a friendly during the World Cup period, which was not great. It kind of left us short on the wings for a little bit, albeit El Hilali started to come back into form a little bit at that point. Let's see if Bowler's got something in the tank for us. And yes, he does. Quality stuff by Bowler. I absolutely love that man. Did I ever tell you that before? I love him. Like, he's the father of my children in the future. Okay, let's just get that clear right now. No, seriously, this is absolutely fantastic. Beautiful ball through. We have just missed that penetration. We really, really have. We just missed that penetration at times throughout the season, and right now we have got a few players who are tired. We're going to shore up the defence a little bit. And now, yeah, all we can really do is... I was going to say, could we just, like, cheat the game a little bit and get, like, a fourth substitute? But I don't think that would be allowed under the circumstances. And Jones winning headers all day long. Look at Bowler! Oh, my God, this man is a genius. Oh, Le Chabela. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, Bowler. Oh, magnificent. Oh, Jones as well. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful front three. I love all of you. You are all fathers of my children. I'm not going to regret that statement one bit. Right. We are in the 91st minute. You know what? We're just going to do this right now. Just slow down time a bit. Yo, Le Chabela. Oh, I was going to say, that should have been a free kick, ref. Come on. Yeah, come on. And that's not something I wanted to see. Oh, hang on. It's Callum Wilson. Oh, he's offside. Oh, thank goodness. I'm just going to drop a little bit of praise here. Davenport with the free kick. It's already above overtime now, by the way. And, oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, you know what, Naginda, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just absolutely take him out. Yo, guys, seriously, game. Can you just, like, end this game already now? I believe that will be the end of the game, and it's going to finish 4-1 to Wigan. 2 wins from 2 to start this run. What can I say? That's exactly what I wanted to see, and hopefully, not hopefully, we haven't guaranteed survival. We've actually played before everybody else. We played a Friday night game here. As you can see, 11th in the table. Unbelievable. I did say minimum 3 wins from 5 games were needed, I feel, to secure promotion, secure survival. 4 wins will more or less take us over the 40-point mark, and I still stand by that. So, Premier League table, as you've already seen, 11th in the table. Everybody else is still yet to play, but we'll still have that game in hand. Granted, it's against Liverpool, but whatever. Right, we will be back. I don't know whether we'll be back towards the end of the current month or just go right through towards the final 2 games of the season. And hopefully have survival secured. If we have survival secured, we'll just go to the final 2 games of the season. My hope is another couple of wins at least. Just see it over the line. That's all I care about now, just see it over the line. We'll be back though, more likely I'll just go right through to the end of the season thinking about it now. Here's hoping we can have a little bit of a party. Wow, what an episode. That went as well as I could have hoped it would. 2 wins, and now hopefully if we can go out and get the last couple, 2 or 3 wins that we need to secure survival, I'm more than happy. Folks, if you've enjoyed that video, make sure to leave a like down below and click subscribe for more Football Manager content. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.